Here we are with update 22.18. This is Beast of Sanctuary, and it brings Korra, the Sanctuary Onslaught game mode, and a few more items into the game. Starting it off, we have Korra. Now you can purchase her collection for 725 platinum in the in-game market, and that will come with Korra, the High Strix, Dual Keris, the Karada Sayandana, and Korra's alternate helmet, as well as a few boosters. Now all of these items can be purchased separately. Korra will be 325 platinum by herself, or you can just farm her parts by completing Sanctuary Onslaught rounds. The High Strix, which is her signature dart weapon, is 225 platinum, as well as the Dual Keris, which is the dual swords, and that is 130 platinum. Now the blueprints for both the dart gun and the swords can be purchased in the market for credits, however the Karada Sayandana is only platinum, as well as the alternate helmet. There's also the new weapon, the Belt, which is 240 platinum by itself, but you can research this in the Tenno lab at your clan dojo. Moving on, we have a few new Zaws from Hox Anvil in Cetus. These are the Safan Strike, which gives you a Nakana and Staff Zaw, the Rubvi Strike, which is Machete and Hammers, and the Dokram Strike, which is Scythe and Hammers. There's also two grips, the Shattung and the Korb, and once again you can pick them up at Hox Anvil in Cetus. Moving back to Korra, which we talked about for a second, you can pick her up, as I said, from the Sanctuary Onslaught mission. Now in order to play Sanctuary Onslaught, you will need to have completed the new Strange quest, as well as have a level 30 Warframe equipped. Now once you have those things, go to any relay on the star chart, head to Cephalon Samaris via the fast travel menu or just by walking, talk to him and he'll have a few options for you. Click the I wish to attempt Sanctuary Onslaught, and then choose either Sanctuary Onslaught or Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. There's also the option to hear about the rewards, but that just gives you a little backstory on why there is no quest for Korra, and why it isn't tied to the ghoul lore that you get from the ghoul events. Anyway, depending on what you chose from the selection screen, the Elite or Basic game mode, you'll have a few different things to go through. The ground rules for Sanctuary Onslaught are this: kill every single enemy that you see, making sure you keep your efficiency up, which can be monitored by the HUD icon on the left-hand side of your screen, and making sure your percentage is at a decent rate will make you survive further into the Sanctuary. Now there's a few ways you can boost this up. There is of course killing, where killing normal units will boost it up standardly, but there's also killing Eximus unit, which will give you even more efficiency than the standard units. There is also the Efficiency Stimulus, which are little packages that are spawned around the map, where upon walking inside of them will grant you 10% efficiency. Now this efficiency you will have to keep up for 2 minutes and 50 seconds, where upon that time hitting 0, you'll be able to go onto the next tile set, and it will start all over again, just with a different tile set. Now at the start of each of these tiles, the 2 minute and 50 second rounds, you'll have 45 seconds at which you can earn focus if you have a focus lens equipped. Now this focus has a multiplier of up to 16 times, so killing these enemies does get you a lot of focus depending on what type of lens you actually have. There are also restrictions to the Elite mode. You won't be able to use your gear wheel, so you can't use your energy pizzas, health pizzas, or your specters to help you in any way. Also, each wave that you enter, each new tile, will remove the current buffs that you had in the previous tile, the active Warframe abilities, the combo multipliers that you had, as well as the energy that you had in your energy pool, and will reset you back to your base level. So you start with 100 at the start, you gain 150, that 50 is then taken away, and the next round you'll start with that 100. Now the amount of efficiency stimulus that spawns will decrease the further you go into the Sanctuary, according to the patch notes. However, there will always be one on the map, so you're not always stuck out of that bonus 10% that you get. Now the further you go into the Sanctuary, the efficiency that you earn will also drop, so you won't always be getting the same amount of efficiency. The enemies will also not drop mods or resources, instead they'll only drop ammo. For those that care about leaderboards, they are available and you can see who's the best at going the furthest. And as for the rewards, you'll get them every 2 waves, with an AA-BC rotation. Now for the basic mode, you can get Korra's chassis, endo, some relics, the Corpus ship freight scene, the Grenier Sea Lab Centrifuge scene, the Synthetic Eidolon Shards, Korra's new optics, some more relics, the Grenier Settlement Artillery scene, Korra's systems and Korra's blueprints, some endo, and of course some more relics. However, for the Elite Sanctuary mode, you can get more endo, relics, the Lua Balcony scene, the Kuva Fortress Crevice scene, the Synthetic Eidolon shards, more Korra parts, the Peculiar Bloom mod, which is the only Peculiar mod that made it into the game, and that is the one that makes flowers sprout from the enemies' bodies. And finally, the big one is you can get the parts for the Lato and Braton Vandal, which, if you didn't know, is one of the few weapons that hasn't been released since back in 2013, and it is now made available, so everyone can get the mastery points for them. As for the additions, there's the Captura Scenes that I talked about in the drop tables, which is the Corpus Ship Freight scene, the Grenier Settlement Artillery scene, Lua Balcony, Kuva Fortress, and the Grenier Sea Lab Centrifuge scene, all of which can be farmed from the Sanctuary Onslaught rewards. As for changes, they removed Excalibur's 3-second cooldown on Radial Blind, removed weekly kill leaderboards and leaderboard top 20 placement notifications from the leaderboard system, and they improved the enemy navigation in the infested Corpus Ship tile set. As for fixes, they're up on your screen, you can read them here or you can check them out on the forum post.